Hi folks, I'm Craig Taylor, and as always a huge thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel, the Bushcraft Padawan, and thank you for joining me in this week's Thursday's Thought. My Thursday's Thought video last week encouraged people to share with me what they defined bushcraft as. And there were lots of different definitions and words used, but I think the theme that connected many of them is it's a collection of other things. It's a collection of sub-skill sets, subject areas, areas of interest that when you group them all together, you can add this sort of collective umbrella term of bushcraft over the top of them. So with that in mind, it's a collection of different skill sets and subject areas. I've been thinking about what do I think is the least focused on, the least talked about, the least practiced, I suppose, of all of these different skill sets. And this is what I've come up with. I've come up with two. I think that tree and plant identification is a grossly underused, under-discussed, underutilised subject area. I think it's important, I think it should be more talked about. You know, if anything, if bushcraft is about understanding the natural world around us and being able to take from that what we need for our own purposes, understanding what can do what and what species can provide us with this and what species can provide us with that would be a sensible move. But judging by some of the conversations I see in various online communities I'm a member of, tree and plant ID isn't very well discussed, isn't talked about that often. It often falls down the pecking order in place of things like, you've guessed it, sharp cutting objects and big bright orange hot fire. So it seems to be down the pecking order in many people's interests. And the other area which is a particular interest of mine is map reading and land navigation. Again, it falls way down the pecking order from what I can see about people talking about it, discussing it, generating ideas and discussion around it. Again, falling down the pecking order behind the more, I guess, sexy and obvious subjects such as sharp cutting tools and big red hot orange fires. So those are the skill sets, those are the subject areas that I think don't get enough attention, that may fall under this bushcraft banner, this bushcraft umbrella term. Tree and plant ID and map reading and land navigation. But what about you? What do you think from your perspective of what bushcraft is? And that's what I think makes this question interesting, is different people will put different things under this umbrella term. So what do you think from your perspective is the least underutilised, undervalued, under-discussed bushcraft skill? And why do you think it is? I think I'd be interested in hearing that. Why do you think whatever it is that you're going to mention is so far down the pecking order of interest compared to the sexiest subjects? As always, I really look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments below, whether it's on Facebook or Twitter or wherever it is that you're watching this. In the bottom right hand corner of your screen there's been a subscribe button for the last couple of minutes. If you're not yet a subscriber, it'd be great if you became one. Welcome aboard. Like and share buttons, you know what to do with them by now. Look forward to seeing and hearing from you in my next Thursday's Thought video next week. But for now, have a great week. Cheers.